Oh my goodness, guys. Good morning. It is about 2 a.m. right now, East Coast, and I am still energetic and still hype about the craziest trade in NBA history that just happened, which I still can't believe is real. Like, my brain is not processing it right now. Luka Doncic was just traded to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis. Up on the screen is the full trade, but the main trade, Luka for Anthony Davis. I literally couldn't believe it at first because I saw Shams tweet it, but then I didn't see any other, tweets coming out about it. I just saw Shams, and then he had to reply and say, this is a real tweet. I'm like, wait, hold on. And then ESPN tweeted. I mean, guys, it's just one moment that you will never forget where you were when you found out this trade. And by the way, as I say that, comment down below where you were when you found out the trade and what your reactions was. Because guys, today we're gonna go on NBA 2K25 and simulate the rest of the season with this new NBA trade enforced, putting Luka on the Lakers, putting AD on the Mavericks. And before we get into the simulation, I just want to give my initial thoughts on the trade itself and who won. Firstly, with Luka Doncic going to the LA Lakers, that is awesome. Luka and LeBron on the same team. I mean, that's the first reaction you could say. But giving away Anthony Davis means the Lakers don't have a big guy. They don't really have depth at the big position, so that is definitely going to hurt them. However, Luka Doncic going forward with LeBron James is just a great duo, and I don't care they have a center. When you have players like that, you find a way to win. You find a way. My opinion, I see people talking about, oh, they're not going to be able to compete for a title this season because they don't have Anthony Davis or a big guy. If you have Luka Doncic healthy, which hopefully he gets back healthy, with LeBron, they are going to be a team to beat in the West. And with Anthony Davis going to the Dallas Mavericks, this makes this Dallas Mavericks team so good. I mean, Anthony Davis, Gafford, Lively, of course, fully healthy, we're just pretending. Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, they got benched with Dinwiddie, Marshall. I mean, this team is looking scary in Dallas. This could be probably the best team right now in the Western Conference. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen in real life and how everything's going to unfold. I mean, even the NBA can't believe what happened. The reactions from the players and the other teams, I mean, it's just crazy. This is another reason why the NBA is GOATed. I mean, this doesn't happen in any other sport. Crazy moves and transactions like this. Are you kidding me? Luka, 25 in his prime, going to Los Angeles with LeBron James, Anthony Davis going to Dallas with Kyrie Irving. No other league or organization is doing that. But here we are now in NBA 2K25, guys. And listen, we're starting today. As you see, start from today. That's what we're going to be using. And again, the trade is enforced. We are on NBA 2K25. Current standings, current date in the NBA, except for the Knicks, who actually just played the Lakers tonight. I don't know why it doesn't have it updated already. Come on, NBA 2K25. Where's the real-time updates? But here we go. Can you believe it? I still can't believe it. Look at the roster. Luka Doncic and LeBron James on the same team. This is just not processing still. This is literally a simulation in real life. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Again, this trade just happened an hour ago, and I'm still buzzing from it. I probably will still be buzzing from this trade from like 2 weeks on. And I know you guys will be too. I mean, this is one of the craziest things ever. But we see they also got Max Christie. Or no, Max Christie actually went to the Mavericks. They got Markieff Morris and Maxi Kleber. So the Lakers ended up getting 3 players. And for the Mavericks, now Anthony Davis on the team. Dallas ended up getting Max Christie as well in this trade. So Kyrie Irving now with AD. They got another big guy. Gafford, Lively. We're making everybody healthy because we want to simulate a real scenario. But guys, we're only going to simulate the rest of the season. And if you want to see more seasons down the road, because honestly, in the long term, this deal could help the Lakers out more than the Mavericks. But right now, I think it helps Dallas out a little bit more. However, you just never know what's going to happen in these simulations. But fellas, let's simulate to the end of the season. But firstly, again, let's just look at the standings right now and where the teams are, and let's see where they're going to end up. So right now, in real life, the Lakers with the 6th seed and the Mavericks with the 8th seed, about the same amount of wins per them. So let's simulate to the end of the regular season to see what happens here in NBA 2K. And after we simulate the season from today, it looks like the Mavericks will go all the way up to the 3 seed. So they improve with Anthony Davis, 51 wins. And for the LA Lakers, they will get the 8th seed and play in the play-in tournament. They were tied with a couple other teams here. And look at the amount of wins. They had 48 wins. So they definitely improved as well. But guys, we don't really care about the standings. We want to see what they could do in the playoffs because that is what matters most importantly. But of course, both the teams making the playoffs here in this NBA 2K25 simulation. This is going to be so much fun to simulate, guys. We're only going to be looking at these 2 teams because that's what today's video is all about. But if we look at stats, Luka Doncic, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7.9 assists per game. And right now he is injured in real life, but Hopefully he'll be back at some point. I don't want to simulate this simulation with him being injured all year. That's just no fun, you know what I mean? But here we go. I simulate the play-in tournament. The Lakers got the 7th seed, so they'll play the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. Luka versus Anthony Edwards, part 2, and we got the Mavericks versus the Grizzlies. So guys, let's simulate here these series in NBA 2K25, and we're going to go into a game. Memphis, can you believe it? Mavericks have just swept the Grizzlies. Anthony Davis' first playoff series with the Mavericks ends in a sweep, so they're already on to the second round. And guys, I know this simulation, you get to see my face and my voice. Usually you don't get to see that, but this was such a last-minute video. I am bringing out the camera to record it all. So the Mavericks are literally already on the second round with Anthony Davis' playoff debut here in Dallas. As we see, Kyrie Irving led the way with 28 points. Anthony Davis with 20, but when you have other players pitching in, it just makes your team so much harder to beat. And right now, this Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving situation is looking like a win. And for the Lakers, they will go to a Game 7 with Minnesota. So Luka Doncic is going to a Game 7 in its first stint with the Lakers in the playoffs. So can they win this game? It will be in Minnesota. And as we get there, 1:20 to go, guys. Game 7, here we go. 1:15 seconds. Anthony Edwards on the drive. Here's a big shot, and he puts it in. Oh my goodness. So what do we do right now for the Lakers? I know I'm not a Lakers fan, I'm a Celtics fan, but we're just talking in terms of the simulation. Here is Luka Doncic though, the other way. Luka Doncic doing what he does best in the clutch. He has 40 points. Luka has 40 points this game, trying to take over, and this is what Luka Doncic could do in the playoffs. Down the stretch, he can make those big plays, those big baskets, which maybe Anthony Davis can't do. So this is the trade-off, as there's a shot missed. But there is what is going to hurt the Lakers in this trade. No rebounding, no big guys. Gobert is just going to feast. When Jackson Hayes is all you got, it's not going to help you too much. They need to secure the rebounds to win this game. But Luka Doncic down the other way, and he missed it. Oh man, guys, get up out of your seats. The Mavericks or the Timberwolves might win this game and send the Lakers home in the first round. Can they take the lead? It is Edwards going at Reeves. Flips inside, blocked by James, but they're going to call a foul. Oh my goodness, guys. This is getting intense. 29 seconds to go here in Game 7. You know if you're the Lakers, you don't want to go down in the first round with your first time with Luka Doncic. This is just not possible for them. But here we go. Anthony Edwards misses a huge free throw. Can he make the second one? He has got it. So here we go, guys. 30 seconds. You know Luka wants the ball right here. LeBron James is also on the floor, but right now in this situation, I'm going to Luka. As Luka gets in the paint, Luka! Oh my goodness, this guy is amazing. He just gives them the lead. 20 seconds to go, and now the Lakers are one stop away from moving on to the second round to play the Mavericks. You can't script this unless you watched the WWE Royal Rumble yesterday, but here we go, guys. Anthony Edwards gets blocked, but gets it back. Anthony Edwards for the lead. He missed it. Another rebound. Randall in the corner. Oh my goodness. He puts it in. Lakers. No. Oh my goodness. Guys, the Lakers just sold that. And Luka Doncic's first time in the Los Angeles Lakers uniform ends in a 7-game series loss to the team he beat a previous year ago. The Timberwolves. Randall hits a 3, and it was on an offensive rebound. How many did they give up in that game? That is what is going to hurt them. It's crazy to see it happening in the simulation. We just talked about it. The no big is going to be a detrimental factor for the Lakers, and Julius Randle, that game-winning corner 3. If the Lakers would just got the rebound. Anthony Edwards missed twice, but they just couldn't get the rebound. They didn't have enough size for Rudy Gobert, and that was just a nightmare matchup for the Lakers in the first round as Luka Doncic did everything he could. What a game from him. 42 points, 10 rebounds. But for the Lakers, guys, wow. They are already out of the playoffs in the first round, so looks like for them, didn't go too well, even though they were inches away from moving on. However, we still got Dallas left in this simulation, and they're going to play the Timberwolves, a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals. So how can Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving do against the Minnesota Timberwolves? And as we go to Dallas, it's a Game 6, 5-point lead for the Mavericks. They need to hold on. Davis stuffing down Naz Reid. Davis, look at the defense. This is why you get him. This Mavericks team is going to win this game, and they are going back to the Western Conference Finals, even without Luka Doncic. So no Luka, no problem. Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving are now on to the Western Conference Finals as they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, the team that just beat the Lakers with Luka Doncic. So that says a lot. And I know, guys, this is just a simulation. It's just a simulation. It isn't real life, but We like to have fun. We like to make up scenarios. As down goes Anthony Edwards. And in this game, Kyrie Irving had 33 points. He led the way. Big game from Naj Marshall. Anthony Davis didn't really score. I mean, he had 18 points. It was good, but the rest of the team just played very good. And now here we go. The Suns will be against the Mavericks in the conference finals, a rival matchup. And look at this, the Suns as an 8 seed beat the Thunder in 6, beat the Nuggets in 4. They are hot right now. This is going to be a tough matchup. I know they're the 8 seed, but with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker on this crazy run, it's going to be tough. As the series is tied up at 1 game apiece. Now it's 2-1 Phoenix. Can the Mavericks tie it up? Yes, they can. 2-2 going into a big game. And it's 3-2 Dallas. Can they win the series? No. We got a Game 7. Oh my goodness. Game 7 to go to the NBA Finals. Kyrie and AD versus Booker and Durant. Let's see. A minute and 20 to go. Phoenix is down by 2 in Dallas. Can they win this game and go to the finals? Guys, this would be crazy if Anthony Davis' first season with the Mavericks or half season would result in a finals appearance. As here we go, Bradley Beal against Klay Thompson, down by 2. He needs a basket. He needs something. He gives to Booker. Booker driving on Irving. Booker goes up. He's fouled. I don't know about that. Davis got the block, but they're going to call a foul on Kyrie Irving. So here's 2 big free throws. Booker with 25 on the night, and he misses the first. Fellas, look at this. Devin Booker missing free throws. I mean, I know the pressure is on here in Dallas. You want to go to the finals. You're an 8 seed. You have something to prove. And right now, Mavericks 1-point lead. Minute to go. The problem is in this situation, no Luka, but you do have Kyrie Irving, as he is going to miss the bunny. Uh-oh, here come the Suns the other way, looking to take the lead. No Luka, and it's starting to show very big dividends for the Mavericks here late as Bradley Beal. What? Bradley Beal with a poster over AD, and that silences the crowd. The Suns up by 1, 42 seconds. Guys, I hope you have your popcorn out. This is going to come down to the wire. Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. Irving knocked up by Booker. Can't get anything to go. Look at the defense from Book. Irving, no. Oh my goodness, Kyrie is selling, and this is where the Mavericks fans would love Luka Doncic. He is amazing in these scenarios, but right now they need to stop. Can they get it? About a 5-second shot difference between the game clock and shot clock. Here we go. Tyus Jones, shot clock down to 6 seconds. Gives him the paint. Nurkic helps him. Kyrie Irving. Open is Durant. Bang! It's good. What, 6.6? 4-point lead for the Suns. This might do it. Here's a Klay 3, and he knocks it down. Don't go anywhere just yet. This game isn't over. Timeout, and the Suns lead by 1. Anyways, Dallas fouls. They send Tyus Jones to the line. It is a 1-point game, now a 2-point game, but the Mavericks out of timeouts. They're going to need a miracle regardless of a miss or make. He missed it. Washington blocked by KD. It is over. The Mavericks will fall to the 8-seeded Suns, who are on a crazy playoff run in today's video. So wow, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving get to a Game 7 and just fall inches short. I mean, it wasn't a bad season. You can't be really mad, but you definitely are upset that they didn't make the finals. They should have won this game. Kyrie Irving did everything he could. Davis had a solid game. But man, Durant turned into a different beast. That just shows you how good this Western Conference is, as the Suns ended up beating the Mavericks, and both the teams that ended up making the blockbuster trade don't make the finals. As we're going to simulate real quick, Boston, the greatest team ever, is going to win it. Jason Tatum gets his 2nd championship. But guys, listen, that is going to be today's video. I know we said we're going to simulate to the end of this season, but if you want me to simulate to the end of a couple more seasons, I will definitely do that, so let me know down below. Although, again, today's video was about simulating to the end of the season this year. And as we look at the player retirements, LeBron's retired. So now Luka Doncic is going to have to lead the Lakers by himself. If you want to see part 2, let me know, but let me know what your thoughts about the trade are. Still can't believe it happened. Luka to the Lakers, Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. We'll just have to see what happens in real life, but here in this NBA 2K25 simulation, we had some fun today. Without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the next simulation as this halftime reductions, and we out.